Greetings everyone and welcome back to Vectorman 2! It has been a while, but we're back! Our hero is in Cave Fear, so a lot of you probably won't remember where he's been in, the past months and whatever, but, go back and check the videos, you'll see where he's been. Don't worry about it though. We're in some caves! This enemy is a dick. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This kind of snail thing that becomes invulnerable and shoots shit at you. Once they put them in, one-person high tunnels, it gets ridiculous. Like here, holy shit. So anyway, basically you shoot them, he fires 2 shots at you, and then he comes back out of his little, dick hole. Just annoying. Wow. Yes, this cave is very dark. It's actually full of enemies that are hard to see. They will jump out at you when you're least expecting it. A lot of blind jumps here, but it wouldn't be a Vectorman game if it weren't friggin' difficult as hell. Those of you who, have been missing out, or, it's been a while, remember that I am playing this on Wicked difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty possible in an already hard game, so just keep that in mind as I'm doing this. So anyway, we're exploring Cave Fear. There's a lot of branching paths you can take in this, but most of them just lead to stuff, points, health. God, it's hard to get this power sack here, because every time I leave the screen, it just resets. There we go. It was a checkpoint, by the way. It all leads around here, so once you find a checkpoint, you know you're in a good spot. Wow, dick enemy placement game. Thanks for that. Wow. There we go. Way harder than it had to be. So in this cave, we also have those, ant skitter walker type bugs, but that's pretty much it. There aren't, any exciting enemies here. We'll be seeing some more exciting enemies a little bit later. We are getting near the end stretch of the game. And man, I only have 1 hit left. This does not bode well. Well, 2 hits. It's like the game knows. I'm about to die. It just wants to prolong my suffering even more. Yep. It's also hard to tell what is foreground and what is background. I mean, right here, that I'm standing in front of is background, but above there, it was foreground. So welcome to a new power. We have the Rhino Charge. This shit is pretty awesome. We can just run through enemies. It's pretty satisfying, and we are able to do our double jump, but we aren't able to break power sacks in it. That's okay, though. I think it's a pretty good trade-off. To be able to just run through enemies like nobody's business is awesome. So you get them from these rhino beetles. I don't know if you saw the enemy earlier. I kind of killed it relatively quickly. This one killed me quickly, though! God. That's okay, though. The checkpoint isn't too far back. In fact, we are already back where we were, so no fancy editing will be required. Unless you're really pissed off that you saw that extra 3 seconds that you didn't have to see. Rhino Charge, everyone! We are literally a Spider-Man enemy. Marvel, there was a Spider-Man game where there was a rhino. I remember that. It was on the Genesis, I think. I'm not wrong. There's a lot of just point sacks going on here. So I could totally just stand on that ledge below and shoot him, but I'm making it harder on myself than I had to, which is kind of, the motto of this game. It's already hard enough. Why make it harder on yourself? God damn, these guys are bastards. Sometimes, though, they get stuck, and every time they get stuck, I will take advantage of it. Anyway, you want to take this path over here. Don't go down. You want to go up here first, because there's something cool to collect. We have to wait for the Rhino Charge to go away, though. There we go. Well, come on, Vectorman, you can do it. I know you can, I believe in you! It's a life up, hell yes! So now we have, 8 hit points. Pretty good. Only 2 more left in the game, and we will have a full, set of health. Which still won't matter much, because, especially the final boss, there's a lot of damage to be done. Sometimes I just want a thing to end. I wish there was a button I could push to end the power. Oh, and I got points. Wow. Thanks for that, game. These things, I don't know what they are. They're not enemies. You could shoot them, but they don't hurt you. Anyway, that's it for Cave Fear. We're throwing up our Nixon sign and we're done. I only got 9 of 13. A lot of photons, though. And it's time for a bonus level! Somehow I triggered a bonus level. This one is, less exciting than the first one that I played. But look at that! I got a life up here! That's almost unheard of in a bonus level. That's okay, they all take it! Whatever, you can take what you can get. Now I'm doing a rapid fire type thing. If you know, there's 2 ways to set up your button mapping in this game. You can have, the Genesis had 3 buttons, A, B, and C. You can map it to jump, shoot, jump, A, B, and C respectively, or you can do it like I'm doing, where it's shoot, jump, shoot, jump being the middle button. If you do that, you can rapidly push A and C, with your fingers, and you can just fucking multi-shot everything here. I could literally play this forever, if it would let me, because I can keep refilling my time, not taking much damage, if at all. So it's going to get to the point where I'm just going to try and lose on purpose, because, I want that bonus. I want to keep this. I'm not trying to skip it or anything like that. I did get some extra lives, and I did get that life up. A lot of healing, though, so whatever. You play it long enough, though, some of these missiles will start to come down and shoot you. Some of them a little bit more accurate than others, but whatever. Anything to help me go. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I on the wing of a ship? Where am I? I'm gonna avoid clocks now, because I don't need to add any extra time. Just hit me. Just kill me already, God. Alright, the game has mercifully decided that I've either played long enough or taken enough damage to just kill it off there. So it's boss time! We're gonna fight the Dreamsnake, which is actually 2 snakes. This is a hard as fuck boss. I'm gonna tell you that right now. These things will rapid fire fireballs at you. You can only shoot them when they're shooting fireballs at you, unless you want to do some fancy jump tricks, which is really hard to do. And until you can kill one of them, they're both pretty much just gonna double team you, and yeah, it's just nasty. So they have a pattern of some sorts. They pop up out of the ground, they'll shoot at you for a while, and then they'll dig down. When they dig down, you want to go to the opposite end of the room, try and draw them over to be in the same spot. It is a little difficult to do because sometimes one will pop out before the other, but if you stay in the same spot, for a little bit, they will both pop up right there. See how that happens? Keeping them together is key because it increases the ability for you to move around the playing field, and that is, really important in this boss fight because we don't have much room to work with. And these guys are literally dicks coming out of the ground, and they are horrible. Wow, they are gonna kill me. This is looking bad. We only have 1 hit left. Will Vectorman do it? Looking at the time left in this video, I'm gonna say yes. Yes, he will do it. I mean, why would I show you? Well, I have shown you deaths, but that's not gonna be the case here. I killed 1 snake. Yes, and since I've been shooting both of them pretty much the same, that means the other one is not gonna be far behind. I will say we get a shit ton of time to do this, though. Look at that egg in the background. I'm assuming they broke out of the egg. Maybe they're twins! There we go. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Later.